Well, I don't know what to say. Hey, Aquarius, welcome to your mid June reading. Good morning, Saturn. Good morning. Do we have any Aquariuses in the house? Do we have any Aquariuses in the house? So, you guys are here for a tarot card reading, and it is general, so it's not going to apply to every Aquarius out there, but you can stay and listen to what's happening to other Aquariuses if you want to, child. I am not mad at you. All right. I can't see you in the comments section. All right. There you go. There you go. Aquarius sun. Aquarius sun. All right. Hey, Aqua Soul. She's so into being an Aquarius child. She done named herself Aqua Soul. I ain't mad at you. What are your Aquarius placements, you guys? What are your Aquarius placements? What are we working with here? Sun sign. Okay. All right. All right. So we are going to do a very general reading. Hey, and like I said, it may not resonate with every Aquarius out there, but you are free to stay and watch. But it could apply to you if you have Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Lilith, anything. Okay. So I just want to just ask God to come in. Come into the reading and bless us with peace. I speak peace. Aquarius says, you guys know that you always have wealth. I've been telling you that for years, Chad. All right. Oh, your boyfriend is an Aquarius. All right. If you're a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, you particularly need to stay. I am she. What's going on, child? All right, Aquarius. So your first overall energy card is the Three of Wands, right? And the yeah. Anyway, the Three of Wands basically talks about chances, like it signals the many chances that's available to you to broaden your horizons, like through study, travel, right? Some of you really need to travel. You don't know what's wrong with you. And it's like you need to broaden your horizons. You mean to tell me that you guys actually eat with your fingers? Is that right? Like you just need some new experiences. So I see that there are going to be some chances available for you to broaden your horizon through study, through travel, through business enterprise, through learning. Okay. And you are becoming more aware of the opportunities that exist for you right now, and there's still more to come, right? So they're saying, you might be trying to figure out, like I know an Aquarius who's trying to build a house. She's trying to find out. I know another one who's trying to build a business, and so you may be doing something enterprising, or it's time to study or travel. You may be traveling someplace. And anyway, I definitely feel like you should take advantage of these opportunities. And the warning for this card is to stay committed. You guys are a fixed sign, so you're really good with that, right? But yeah, they're saying that you should stay committed to whatever this new endeavor is that you are trying to do, right? Um, Also, be prepared to stretch beyond your comfort zone with this Three of Wands, right? It's time to start thinking big It's time to start. You see how this guy is, or this girl, I'm not sure. Well, they're in a dress and she got thigh highs on. This child got some thigh highs on, child. But yeah, anyway, so she is like on the mountain overlooking the distance. You could be dating somebody who's overseas, and you guys are trying to this card could also be a card of waiting. You could be waiting for somebody across the seas, waiting for your visa, waiting for different things to go through, but it looks like you have vision, right? And or yeah, the overall energy could be trying to get vision. How many of you need some vision, Chad? Right? So yeah, this card encourages you to dream bigger than your limitations and accept your vision, and then just be confident that you will achieve it. So, the Three of Wands also could represent some challenges ahead, right? Like it's not going to be completely easy, whatever your vision is, but they say that you are going to be able to prepare. You're going to start think, okay, what can I do if this happens, and what do I do if that happens? All right. But yeah, so this could definitely, because the person is looking overseas, could definitely or refer to something overseas. You could have an overseas business, a boyfriend that's overseas. You could be traveling over a body of water. It could point to travel. You could just be traveling. I know an Aquarius that's going to her family reunion in 2 weeks. You could just be traveling. So, all right. So, now, the challenge is very interesting, Aquarius. The challenge is the Three of Cups. Hey, Richard, what's going on? Oh yeah, you need a trip. Thank you, thank you. So the challenge is the Three of Cups, and so if you're in a relationship and you and your partner have been arguing lately, the Three of Cups means that the relationship is going to heal soon, right? Like there's going to be a reconciliation soon. But the challenge could be that you guys are not quite reconciling. It could, like, I'm reading for 10,000 people, so I'm trying to figure out, what is trying to say here for everybody. But generally, this is a good card, right? But sometimes the Three of Cups could represent right side up that you are socializing with your partner, or as an obstacle, the Three of Cups. Dasha, come here. As an obstacle, it could say that your partner isn't spending enough time with you. The Three of Cups could represent you're just meeting people who is it's like you have these expectations, and you want a relationship, you're waiting, but these people, they're just friends. It doesn't really go beyond that, right? That could be an interpretation, right? um I feel like sometimes, like if you're in a relationship and you guys have been together for a while and there's been some rocky roads, this represents that you guys are going to connect, right? Also, it could represent a person as an obstacle who drinks too much. And this is a card warning that this might be a problem in the future. You could be drinking too much, and a problem is slowly developing. Or your partner, it could be drinking too much, just too much by themselves. And a problem could be slowly developing, right? It could also mean that as an obstacle, somebody is not taking the relationship seriously. Okay. It could mean that you are taking the relationship seriously, but somebody else is not quite where you are. Or this could be the other way around. Is my chat working? How come I can't see what's going on? Okay. I see a name down there. Yeah. So it could mean, but it's a very insignificant card as far as a challenge is concerned, right? Oh, you've been arguing. Yeah, well, I feel like I do see a Leo here in the near future, so in the present. So you might want to stay around for that. I definitely see some different signs here. So yeah, when the 3 of cups is reversed, I mean, is coming in as an obstacle like that, it could definitely mean that somebody is just more into the relationship than the other person is. It could also mean that you have a couple of women that you're seeing, and that's it may not be an obstacle, but it could be an obstacle for some people, but otherwise, you if you're in a relationship, it simply means that you and your person need to get out more, because the 3 of cups just simply recognizes fun, celebration, sometimes a wedding, going out as a couple, doing things like you guys have just gotten so caught up in the money that you're not having a good time as a couple anymore. Okay, it could definitely represent that. All right, what you don't see coming, Aquarius, is the 6 of Cups. All right. The 6 of Cups is, for some people, it represents a soulmate, right? So you could possibly have been waiting for someone and just really haven't seen any results, right? And most of the people that you see, it just kind of ends up being friends. But then a soulmate comes for some of you who are single, and you just don't see this coming all, at all. So that's for some of you. But if you're in a relationship already, um, it's as if you've known this person your entire life and you don't see this coming, because I feel like if you are seeing someone, you are going to be in perfect harmony with that person. Now, you may not see this relationship that you're going to be in perfect harmony with as your primary relationship, right? Yeah, anyway, you may not see this as your primary relationship, but that doesn't matter. Whether it's your primary relationship or not, I feel like you're going to be in really good harmony with your person, especially if your person is a Scorpio, but it can be any sign, right? Now, for others of you, I feel like if you're kind of single, your friendships are going to be strong and they're going to be long lasting. I feel like you're going to be around people who give and receive great comfort. And I see a lot of comfort coming for you, especially from your close friends and family. But your obstacle could be that you're missing community too. Okay. Like you could be just absorbed in just life and you don't have friends and you need to reach out because I see that people really like you. Okay. You just maybe need to reach out, or this could be something that you're missing. This card can indicate that an old friend will visit for the first time in years and you'll reconnect as though you were never apart if you're single, right? This could represent hearing from an old lover and you don't see this coming, right? So obviously, this is somebody who you left on good terms with if they're not blocked. So, or they might DM you, and this has already happened. This will happen, or is happening. Now, some of you may be returning to a position that you had in the past, and you don't see that coming at all, right? Um, this could also represent to not repeat past mistakes. All right. All right. So that is what you don't see coming. Yeah. All right. So your recent past, Aquarius, there's a lot of water in here and a lot of fire. right? But it could represent any sign. Your recent past is the Queen of Cups, who's bringing her heart to you, right? Now, interestingly enough, the Queen of Cups is the 13th card in the Cups suit. And so in numerology, you add the 3 plus 1 and you get 4. Four, like the house, the fourth house is a house of family and stability and security, like a table. Like this table has 4 legs on it. So I do feel like those of you who are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, I feel like there is a lot of stability, especially emotional maturity, or they could have a strong water placement in key areas like their moon, their Venus, right? But I'm going to speak to these people first because this is who the reading, I don't know. Anyway, the four, a woman who comes in as a 4 is very stable. She can be, you could be married to her, you can have children with her, and this may not be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If it's not, it's someone who's very stable. Otherwise, I see a water sign who you're going to be getting along with really well, or someone that has strong water placements, and there's going to be great levels of harmony that because it appears that this water sign really loves you, right? And they're coming in as the recent past, okay? But otherwise, I see a female influence in your life, and I see this person is mature and they have a lot of intuition. And um hmm I see that somebody is going to help you. And I don't know if this is a therapist. You might need, like, sometimes the Queen of Cups can represent somebody that you talk to. You might have had somebody that you used to talk to that you need to talk to again. But I see that somebody has instilled some good values in you. But some of you are definitely in love. Now, the I feel like you are emotional. Or also, the Queen of Cups could represent a body of water. Like I keep seeing people separated by a body of water. So someone could definitely be at a distance from you, but there's a nice kinship here. There's a connection. There is a camaraderie here between the two of you, particularly if you're dealing with a Scorpio. We have 2 strong Scorpio cards here, or someone with strong Scorpio placements, but Pisces and Cancers too, because this is water, right? Now, I see a problem with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries because this is the Queen of Wands and she's coming in upside down, right? So sometimes, so some of you, or you could have a Libra. I mean, why did I say Libra? You could have a fire placement. Thank you, Dances with Wolves. Okay, Sophia, you just said you have a friends with benefits going on here and you like how things are. It seems like it's going to be working out very well. Like if that is the arrangement, and as 2 consenting adults, you guys find happiness in that arrangement, apparently it's going to be working out very well if that's what you want, right? Because, like you said, or like I said, there is a relationship here. Nikita, you need some professional help. You need to get on an antidepressant and see a psychiatrist. If you don't want to do any of those two, there isn't anything I can do for you. Like, I can't just keep going back and forth and back and forth. The answer is you need some medication and a psychiatrist. If that doesn't work for you, I got nothing else for you, darling. I'm so sorry. All right. So I definitely feel like somebody is taking a relationship. Oh, no, this is what Sophia said, that the relationship, the super chat is open to you guys. Okay. But I feel like somebody kind of is, like you said, kind of like, we're having a good time. But I feel like even though you guys are having a good time, there's a lot of love here. Now, the present is the Queen of Wands coming in upside down. And yes, I'm an Aquarius and he's a Virgo. We broke up, but we're moving in together. I have a feeling he's coming back. We're moving in together. You have a feeling that, okay, anyway, so let's move on. So we have the Queen of Wands here. And in the reverse, this could be that somebody needs you right now, right? Like they're not, usually they're independent, they're able to do what they need to do, but it's like there is a woman in your life, or it could be a male, could be anybody though. It could be a sister, a friend, an aunt, a cousin, a romantic situation. Whoever this person is, somebody needs you right now. A Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, particularly, but it could be anybody. This card could also mean that work is not as either fulfilling, or you don't have a job, or you don't have a managerial position. Maybe you were looked over for a promotion, but it means that someone needs you and they need your help right now. Right. I do feel like some of you are having some obstacles at your job right now, but don't really sweat those obstacles at your job, because I feel like you are going to swim through them. Right. Also, this card could represent you need to balance again. This card could represent a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You could have that strong in your chart right now. It could represent a selfish and demanding lover, right? Someone who's jealous and dominating, a dominating lover, or there's somebody who you're arguing with, right? In the career, the Queen of Wands reverse could represent someone at your job that is just getting on your nerves. It could be a lack of motivation in career, selfish or jealous colleagues, people hating on you, people spying and then saying shit about it too, right? Also, this could represent overspending. Some of you just flat out have a very self-centered, narcissistic uh, lover, a particular friend or aunt or cousin or sister. Okay, because this could be two sisters. I mean, I don't know who this is what I'm saying, but I definitely feel like there is someone who needs you, who's very narcissistic and self-assured. I mean, and self-centered, right? It can also represent either you or someone who you like. They have a fiery temper that gets out of control, and their fickleness and selfishness makes people lose interest in them quickly. So, this could be someone who you just lost interest in because they're fickle and they have this temper, or, right. Somebody could be like just real dominating and all about their needs, and then they're not considering your needs, or there's just someone who could kind of just be explosive. They say things that I don't feel like other people are responsible for how you react, but sometimes the same person creates the same reaction in a lot of different people. Okay. But you're still responsible for your own reaction. So this could be someone who just rubs you the fucking wrong way. Just some the shit that comes out their mouth. It's like, why do you? It's like you don't understand how irritating you are when you say stupid shit like that. You know, like I have a Leo aunt who says stupid shit, and then she turns around and needs my help. I'm like, bitch, do it yourself. Do it yourself. After somebody acts crazy like this, right? Somebody could be at your job who just lacks professionalism. right? You may be drained from the work that you've been doing, and you just are pretty much unwilling to take on new tasks. But I don't know, there could be some negativity towards your work life that is affecting your outlook or your performance. Right. It is important for you to feel satisfied with the work that you do. And that's what the Queen of Wands is all about. It's like management, somebody taking control of their lives, right? This has something, when I see uh, the black cat, it represents witchcraft too. But yeah, anyway, there might be a lack of fulfillment or general demeanor. If you from There's a lack of fulfillment from the work that you do, but you kind of feel stuck in a rut, not really quite sure what to do, right? They're saying that you should be trying to make some type of effort to remember what motivated you towards this job in the first place, because you got to work, and having a bad attitude is not going to help. It's not about how you feel, it's about maybe responsibilities. All right. Also, with the Queen of Wands reverse in your present, you may not be managing your money too good at this time. And your money mismanagement can take two forms: either you're being too strict about your spending, or you're not being strict enough. You probably just need to look at your bills, take a look and say, what's up? Right. So, but yeah, so some of you may be having, you could be someone who is unable to keep a job, right? Um, yeah, like you just can't stay employed, and you don't know what's going on. I don't know why you can't stay employed, or there could be some woman around you that just can't stay employed. The Queen of Wands also represents a romantic rival, right? Oh, I didn't see the 20. Thank you. Let me scroll back up. Dances with Wolves. Thank you for the 4.99. I'll answer your question. Just remind me. All right, Aqua Soul, I'll answer your question. Just remind me, okay? The Aquarius is too strict with the money. Oh, okay. Oh, they're temp jobs. I see. All folks on your job started tripping last week. Got to pay the bills. That's right, child. Yeah. So anyway, I definitely feel like some of you are feeling unfulfilled, basically, at this job. But the good news is you are not alone. In fact, the majority of us have jobs and not careers. A job is a place that you go to uh, and you work, because otherwise you wouldn't do it for free. A career is something that you would do for free for the rest of your life. And only, I think, 3% of the nation have a career. Most of us have jobs. All right. Now, the near future, therefore, is the hanged man. And you see how it all came together? Because, see, the hangman is about perception, it's about how you're choosing to look at things. So, for instance, you may have a hookup, but it's a hookup where that is your motherfucking dog. And you don't give a shit what anybody says. When you guys are together, you have a good time, you enjoy yourself, you love this person. You may not see a future with them because maybe they can't keep a job. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of sad. You know but I mean, like, some of you may you like someone who just can't keep a job, or like, I know this girl who is very pretty in Atlanta, and NBA players like her, and there's one in particular who has been trying to court her, but she would prefer to have a man who worked a 9 to 5, because she doesn't want to be married to a man who travels. So that could be her Queen of Wands reverse. Like, I don't like your job. Somebody just don't like their job. You don't like your career. Your career is not taking off. Maybe you're not making enough money. There's something that's going on. And what the cards are saying is that you probably need to change, need to make some sacrifices. Maybe you've had to make some sacrifices with your career. Maybe you've had to make some sacrifices in your relationship. You know, maybe I know my aunt who's a Leo. You guys, some of you guys know my aunt because you've been watching for a long time. Well, we came out of the room and she was laying flat down on her face, not moving. I mean, she wasn't moving. I thought she was dead. And that's like one of my greatest fears is that I'm going to walk in on a dead body. And so I don't know about you, but a moon in Aquarius, I'm cool as a cucumber, no matter how devastating the situation is. I don't know why I react so calmly to shit, you know? But this one girl was about to get killed, and she was cool as a cucumber and told the man who was killing her, just take me down the street to get some cigarettes. Shit. Just I mean, and whatever she did, she twisted it up and made him like start thinking about the situation differently. But anyway, so she fell down and she has congested heart failure. And now she's in the hospital. Well, now I have to bring her bed into the living room. Right. That's a sacrifice because as a Libra, I really love a beautiful home. You guys know usually my shit is very pretty. Right. So it to me, it's a sacrifice to have to walk in and see a bedroom set in the living room. Right. So some of you are going to be making sacrifices, particularly for um, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You could love a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries who just can't keep a job or they don't make much money, but they're just so cool to be around. I'm just trying to give different scenarios. They're just so cool to be around that you are willing to just be like, you know what? I enjoy your company. And that's good enough for me. And usually I'm with niggas that are ballers, but you're so cool and so sweet to be around, I'll kick it with you. I don't see you kicking it with them long because that card dropped, but for right now. So the hangman is usually about sacrifice, right? Wait, what? What? Okay, yeah. The hangman is about sacrifice, right? It's also about taking new perspectives on things. I feel like some of you are just looking at something in a way that's causing you to feel a little discouraged. You just may need to change how you're seeing things. Maya Angelou says, change everything you can in the physical world, and that you cannot change, look at it differently. Like some women feel like I know this one woman who feels like she's in a loveless marriage and she wants to leave the loveless marriage in order to be with someone that she's in love with, right? And you know, I understand where she's coming from, but the chick is married. First of all, you know what I mean? To find a man that will marry you, it's easy to find a man that'll sleep with you or that will put you on rotation. They come over on Wednesday, Thursday, one day, Saturday. But, for a man to put a ring on it and wake up next to you and provide security, usually men sleep with whoever they can, but they marry who they want. And women marry who they can and sleep with who they want, right? That's how that works. But anyway, so she's married to a doctor at that who took in her 16-year-old black son because he's white, right? And she's complaining about the sex and she's complaining that she's not in love. And I'm like, bitch, are you crazy? I mean, where is this coming from? Do you know that people just started marrying for love like 5, 10, 20 years ago? Back in the old days, they didn't marry for love, and those relationships worked, right? Today, half of the marriages end in divorce. Why? Because of this dumb shit. So you might need to change your perspective about your relationship. Okay. Like I know another sister, she is married to another white guy, and he don't have no money, right? He has some, but he's a football coach. So, she's the one that's on the grind. But he's there every night. He's fine as fuck. Fine as fuck. It's hard to even look at that man and not smile, right? And he loves her. So she needs to kind of change maybe her perspective. Maybe you are on rotation, like I was talking to this woman this morning who refused to believe that her man has somebody else, right? And that's cool. Maybe you are on rotation. Maybe you guys don't. Maybe you are not the main woman, but the time that you spend together, you really enjoy, right? And instead of worrying about not being a wife, right, or not being the main man, why don't you look at, well, when we do spend time together, I really enjoy our time with each other. In the meanwhile, I'm going to keep my options open. But otherwise, the hangman always relates to sacrifice of some kind. You may have to sacrifice in order to be, you may have to sacrifice being in love for being with someone who you love. You may have to sacrifice the one you are in love with for the one who is in love with you, right? Like, don't go where, go, no, what did they say? Go where the love is and not where you want it to be, you know? So you may have to sacrifice, um, you may have to give money that you didn't want to give in order for a situation. I just feel like some of you are going to be making sacrifices. You may have to make these incredible sacrifices for your children that you were not anticipating. You may sacrifice you may have to sacrifice your passion for a job that pays the bills. Okay. And they're saying that if that's the case, then you just really need to have a new perspective about things, you know? Um, yeah, because sometimes the hangman, when it comes to work, it can signal a feeling of waiting or uncertainty about what you should be doing. Sometimes your projects could be on pause, forcing you to take a break, or you're waiting to be permanent at a job, like somebody said, right? And you're just kind of on the sidelines, a temp, and it's been 6 years, or of course it don't take that long, but um, you're some of you are just trying to contemplate what your next career move needs to be. This is a lesson card. It's about no matter what, you cannot always force a decision or change things when it's just not the right time, right? Everything is has to be God's timing or the right timing, right? At times you just need to wait. And the things that you were pushing for, whether it's a response from a business partner or a colleague, or a decision from a client, or a decision on what to do to change your career, it will come. Sometimes you just need to chill and just relax and just let it be. Some people are like, no, I got to be married by this time, or no, I need to be manager in a year. And it's like, it may come, just maybe not at your time. And that's a way of looking at it differently. Instead of it should be happening right now, another perspective to take is, okay, well, I'm just going to sit back and let things be and let it happen in the time that it's supposed to happen in. I do know a man, I don't know him, but I was looking at this black love. And this guy went with this girl for 6 years and proposed to her in year six. Like a lot of people would have said many, I mean, years and years ago to leave that man. It's been 6 years. They had moved out of town from each other. It had been an hour away. but he ended up marrying her. Oh, well, actually, she got killed by the girl who was on the side, but you know, that's well, anyway, let's move on. Anyway, um, you might be in the process of making some big change in your career too, right? What looks like a step backwards just may be a calculated process to realign your path with something that is more fulfilling to you. It's time to pray. It's time to ask God for guidance, right? Um, the hangman, like I said, can signal that a change in perspective is needed. If you've had some stress about money matters, you may find that a pause will may help you have make you get a new way of looking at things, like maybe you don't bring in the dollars that you used to, but at least you're still bringing in some money, right? Can you turn a bad situation into an opportunity? See, the hangman is about turning things around that were bad, right? Are you seeing things being a little worse than what they are? Is that what's going on? All right. Oh, thank you, Carm Nicole, for the 3.99. I was a girlfriend for 20 years. Wow. Great, great. So I need to kill her. Oh my, what's going on? Ciao. Thank you, Lydia Morton, for the 199. Appreciate that. And if you guys want to donate to my Cash app is Nico's Cash. And I'd appreciate that. Any love offerings you want to send. Okay. All right. Also, if you want to, oh, I have a flyer going out today. So yeah, basically those are your cards for today. Those were the cards that came out just like this. We went through this. Yeah, nothing bad here for those of you who read. You know, all of them are bright and happy colors. Sometimes as a reader, I read colors, right? Yeah, so definitely some overseas stuff or traveling happening, right? Some of you just need community or go out more with your partner if you're in a relationship, or you need some friends, or maybe somebody's not taking the relationship as seriously as you would like them, but nevertheless, it's working. It may not be a marriage, but whatever it is, it's working for some of you. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio Diva. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate that. Yes. So, yes. And I definitely feel like somebody needs you, but they might be a little too prideful to say that. And Aquarius, you guys are not accustomed to that because you are communicative, but I feel like somebody needs you. They could have Scorpio in their chart. They could be anybody, but you're needed right now. I feel like there are a lot of people who are going to be needing you in a lot of ways. And so we conclude this reading by saying the answer for June, the cards gave their wonderful advice is, sometimes you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice maybe a marriage for a live in partner. Okay. Maybe you have to sacrifice a live-in partner for at least someone you see 5 to 10 times a week. Yeah, help me, Lord. I want to thank, who is this? Let me just give a shout out real quick. I'd like to thank, who is this? Oh, thank you, Scorpio. Another Scorpio gave me a great read. Thank you, Scoop. Oh, Scoop. Okay. Yeah. So we conclude by saying that, it's like, okay, like I know this girl who has a man who loves her, pays the mortgage. She works, but he took in her children, but she's not in love, right? And so she feels like her life is a failure because she's with someone she's not in love with. But I know so many people who are in love with someone that it doesn't work with, and the person that they're in love with, they're with, but the person doesn't have any money to pay the bills. The person doesn't accept children. I mean, it's like you have to change your perspective to look at what's good in your situation. Okay. And others of you, it's like this could be you or the cross watcher. You may not be um, the main woman, or there might be a woman that's in the house. All right. And you have to deal with that. But uh, there might be other women, but when you guys are together, it's so much fun and you enjoy them so much. It's like, should I end the relationship with you? Because, I don't know. I just feel like that's for you to decide, but you might need to change your perspective. All right. All right. Okay. So, ooh, a lot of letters came out. We have V, N, E, Nev, U. I have no idea what that means. All right. E, V, U, N. Anybody's initials? All right. All right. Let's look at the charms. Oh, this is where it is right here. I hope I don't hit anything. Okay. All right, so a lot of you are going to be settling down with the one. You guys are going to be traveling together. Looks like it looks like you guys are going to be moving a little later. But I definitely hear with the rock, we have stability and security. So I definitely feel like you guys are moving towards stability and security with the one, with someone very special and important to you. Okay. And you may need to change how you see things. you know uh, maybe okay, maybe you have always um, liked a fit person, but maybe your girlfriend has gained a lot of weight, and maybe you're not as sexually attracted to her as you used to be, right? But and you're willing to sacrifice that um, because they make you feel so good, or maybe they're trying to go to the gym. I mean, I don't know, child. Anyway, I see I see you moving into extreme stability. So some of you could be purchasing a house, right? This is a real big Oh, okay, great. Thank you, Dances with Wolves. Yeah, so there is a real big level of stability that's coming here in your life with a significant other. I wonder what that plane means, though. I wonder what this means. This is somebody who lives over. We keep seeing someone at a distance, and then we see this chariot again, too. So, yeah. But yeah, so that was a beautiful read. And now we're going to take a look at how your person is viewing you as we pull out the cards for the extended reading. So if that was a reading that really resonated with you and you want to hear more, I am getting ready to lay out the cards. Oh, looks like some of you are going to marry a Scorpio, okay? Or marry a Libra, or marry a Taurus. All right. I do see family. I see an expansion of family here that came out. Wow. So, yeah. She said, I live close to an airport. I'm starting to work out. I'm not comfortable with my weight. My new boo might be too, but I know I am. Okay, that's good. She says, I pray for more. Yes, he gained weight. That doesn't stop anything. Thank you, A. Appreciate that. Yes, Aqua Soul. All right, let's close this for the Aquarius, and then I'll answer your question. But Aquasoul, what is your question again? The people who paid, what were your questions again? Oh, really? All right, Lorenzo. I wish the best for you too. Yeah, it has great energy around. I feel good energy around the two of you. All right, so Aquarius, we are asking about just what's in the cards for you and your person. Let's ask that. What's in the cards for Aquarius and their person? Okay. Um, what's the next question? How does your person feel about you? Now, when I say your person, it's whoever you say your person is. Okay. Cross watcher, how does Aquarius feel about you? Will you marry this person? All right. If so, how soon? Is there someone else in the situation? If so, are they a threat? Does Aquarius have someone in the situation? If so, are they a threat? All right. What does your person need to tell you but is not telling you? What does Aquarius need to tell you but not telling you? And finally, this is the outcome of this relationship for the next couple of weeks. And this is what you need to do to improve your relationship. Okay. So now we're going to ask how your person is viewing you. Lorenzo, that's your question? Okay. Is there a child in your future? Okay. All right. And what was Aqua's where's going on in my Pisces? Okay. So Aquarius, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. And this is the number that we're going to read for how your person is viewing you. But remember, this is a very general reading, and it's like 10,000 different people who are going through 10,000 different stuff, right? So it may not reflect your person. Okay, it just may reflect the majority of the Aquariuses who is going to roll into this video, not necessarily your situation. Okay, so pick a number 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going to read from whatever the dominant column is that most of you choose from. All right, so we got 2. Who should I do next, you guys? I did Aquarius. Did I do Gemini? I did. I did Gemini. All right, 2, 3, 3, 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, looks like a tie. Pisces? Okay. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 twos. Who won, you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes. Okay, so somebody just broke the tie. Am I reading that right? All right, column 2. 1. Venus is the only one that chose 1. All right, so it looks like 3-1. Now we're gonna close it now. So 3-1. Okay. All right. So this is how your person is viewing. Ooh! Wow. Whoa. We're going to have to take a look at this, child. The 10 of coins. Oh, yes. So your person is definitely seeing a future with you, child. We're going to take a look. All right. All right. Now, Aqua Soul, your question was to tell you about. So we are done with the Aquarius reading that has closed. If you want a reading, you can go to sunshinetarot.net, but I'm also going to post a community flyer with the number you can text for a reading. I want to thank everybody who gave a financial donation. And if you want to see this extended reading, the link is in the description box at the top of the comments section. It'll say click below for the Aquarius extended reading. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless. All right, so now we're going to move into the part of the reading where I answer a couple of questions. And I'm answering 2 questions, one from Aqua Soul, who wants to know what's going on with her and her Pisces. Okay. All right. So Aqua Soul, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. When you say what's going on, what do you mean? Like, is he still in the relationship? Is he seeing someone else? Have I done Sagittarius yet? I think I did. Is Aqua Soul here? All right, I'm going to choose from you for you if you don't show up. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Even if you choose another one, I'm going to choose reconciliation. Aqua Soul, pick a number, one, two, or three. Two. Okay, top or bottom? Hey, by the way, Aquarius, if you're dealing with the indecisive Libra, the way that you get that Libra to be decisive is that you tell the Libra that you're going to make a decision for her. Look, this I'm going to make the decision for you. This is what you're going to do. And then she'll come out of that. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. All right. Okay. Is there going to be a reconciliation? We have the Hermit that represents the we have the Hermit that represents the break. Okay. You guys have both learned a lot from this break. You've been doing a lot of soul searching, and this time apart has definitely made you a much better girlfriend to whomever else you're going to be dealing with next. Yeah, so I definitely feel with the Knight of Wands, you will hear from him again. Like, because they always come back, child. So I do feel like after a period of time, he's going to come back. But I don't know if his intentions are to be in a relationship. So when you say reconcile, I don't know if you mean reconcile in a friendship or reconcile in a relationship. But if you want to find out more, you can book a reading at sunshinetarot.net, or you can text me for a reading. As a matter of fact, let me put the text number up there so you guys don't have to stress out. But I was getting ready to send it. Oh man, you guys, my garage door got stuck open and it was horrible. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know you could just pull that little string because it's electric. I did not know. All right, 470-835-7099. Aquasol, if you want a reading, as soon as I do this, you can text me and we can get it on. All right. So, you guys, if you want a reading, text me at this Google number right there. And we can sometimes do the reading right then on the spot. All right. All right. Okay. So, the next person that asked was who was it? It was Dances with Wolves. What did Dances with Wolves want to know? Did anybody remember? Was it who was the second person who asked and paid for a reading? Somebody help me, please. Oh, okay. Dances with Wolves, wondering if there's a third party, masculine or feminine. Relationship is solid though. I feel like, why does that matter? If the relationship is solid, why do you care? I just don't understand that. I knew for a fact I was sharing someone at one time. Yeah, thank you, Venus, for the 199. Appreciate it, love. Thank you. And our relationship was solid. I didn't give a fuck what he was doing outside. I want you to be happy. If that makes you happy, go for it, right? Yeah, Epic, I understand. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand, Epic. A lot of people don't want to share. And if your man is good at what he does, he won't be sloppy with it, you know? All right. Nobody wants to share, darling. Okay. All right. Dances with Wolves. Pick a number, one, two, or three. You know, a lot of these women that have a problem with sharing, and they think that, well, I don't want to offend anyone, but Yeah, a lot of them end up alone. They end up alone. Like Eartha Kitt, Diane Carroll, all ended alone in their 50s and 70s. All right, three, top or bottom? I get it. I totally get it. Top or bottom? Dances with Wolves? Top or bottom? Bottom, okay. Judgment? Star. I don't see anybody. I see that what's happening is this the relationship I want, or do I want to be single? Right. And it looks, you said the relationship is solid. Um, I see. Yeah. A person is trying to figure out what they want to do with the relationship with you, whether, because even with hexing, a person still has their own free will, right? Like you can't really hex someone who's not into you. No matter what you do, it'll just fly over them. They'll feel it for about a day or two, and if they like you, they'll respond to it. But if they don't, you know, they're not. I just kind of feel like with the judgment card here, you're welcome, Venus. I'll answer your question with the judgment card here. This is like making a final decision. And notice we have the ambulance thing here, whatever that's called, right? On the siren or whatever. So with the judgment card, Dances with Wolves, somebody is like, I mean, they are thinking deeply. They are adding the good, the bad, the pros, the cons, and they are trying to figure out, is this relationship with you best served as a friend, because this is the Aquarius card, the friendship card, or is this what I've always wanted? What's happening here? What's happening here? And if you want to know more, you can go ahead and call that number and book a reading, or that can be that. So that's what I see, darling. I hope that helped. Okay. You are welcome. Okay. Um, so we have, hi sunshine, just curious, is there a Virgo cusp that has done any black magic on me? Okay, so those are two questions. So I will answer, was there any black magic done on you? Okay. Yeah, so it's not $5 for two questions, child. You crazy? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and answer because I need to log off. Okay. So was there any black magic? Knight of Pentacles with the six wands. I don't see that. I don't see the devil. I don't see the swords. I don't see the tower, although I don't read the tower. I don't see anything that would indicate that. Okay. Okay. So Aquarius, where we left off is that your person is seeing you as the 10 of coins. And we need to take a look at, oh, Lorenzo, what was your question? Good thing you said something. Anybody remember Lorenzo's question? Is there a child in my near future? Okay, that's Lorenzo's question. Lorenzo, pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Is there a child in Lorenzo's? I see you, Venus. I see you. All right. Is there a child in Lorenzo's future? Okay. Is there a child in, ooh, huh. Those were the same cards we got before. So let me use another deck. Okay, that means I'm not shuffling the last card. Okay, let's try another deck. I don't know if you have an acidic womb or what's going on. It looks like I got the 4 of cups. Like there were a lot of options that you could take, and you might have to consider different options as opposed to just natural birth, right? You might have to do vitro. You might have to adopt a surrogate. See, so I see there was a lot of options that you could take. So but the question just is, whatever options you're taking, do I see a child, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. The Magician, with the Seven of Swords. Yes, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. The magician represents having the resources, skills, and talents that you need in order to make something happen for yourself, right? Very strong possibility. Um, uh, yeah, Essence, do it real fast. And ask your question real fast, Essence, because there's no air conditioner in here. I'm about to faint. These lights are hot as fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, well, thank you for watching from Malaysia. But yeah, I'm not getting a strong yes, but I'm not getting a no either. I'm getting that if this is what you want, you can make it happen. But they're saying, just really think about if this is the kind of man that you want to father a child by, right? All right, that's cool, Essence. All right, child. So I am out of here. I'm getting ready to do your extension. And it ended with the Ten of Pentacles, right? And the Ten of Pentacles represents long-term longevity. It could represent like this is the mind frame that your partner is in. And let's see how it goes for the next couple of weeks because it looks pretty good. All right. God bless you, Aquarius, and goodbye. Don't forget to get the extended. God bless.